Hello, everybody. Get myself centered on here so you can see me. Don't slouch. Don't slouch. Try to make sure we can see everything. Not good, not good. Some static going on. That's not good. Okay. Nope. No bueno. Need to get the Elgato cooking. I haven't had this many issues before. Come on, buddy. It's going to be an issue if I can't see your game. There we go. There we go. No sound. There we go. We got sound. We have sound. We have everything we need. Okay, Capstone, we need your games. Now we just need your games. Roofer Art, it's going good. So we're getting ready to play some of the Capstone games at the University of Utah. Is anybody from the team Slaughter here? You got it. D. Wilson, awesome. Okay, I'm having some issues copying your games over. Give me one moment. I think I got it actually, so I think we're good. Okay. No, I think we've got them all. Okay. Should be A-okay. I think I messed up my little disc. Okay, so the first game we're going to play, we're going to check out. This is a chill stream, so here we go. We've got about 28 viewers now. Most of them, I'm assuming, are from the class. So the first game we're going to check out is called Slaughterhouse. Out of curiosity, does anyone in the chat have any kind of documents or website or any kind of social media links to share? If not, I'm going to grab one of your teammates from Discord so we can bring you into the chat. Figure out how to do that. Okay, here we go. Chompalampy, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Mr. Wilson. Welcome to welcome to the stream.
Hey,
So I don't normally do that. I'm not as comfortable with guests on stream. This is great though.
cool.
So why don't you say hello to everyone and tell them a little bit about yourself, a little about your game, a little bit about the team we're about to play.
Cool. My name's Danny Wilson. I'm the producer for the team. Our game is Slaughterhouse. It's a third-person shooter about a cow-human hybrid breaking out of a secret lab in the bottom of a slaughterhouse and shooting his way out. So that's pretty much it. We've been working on it since last semester, and hopefully you enjoy playing it.
So I'm pretty excited to play it. So I've seen the playtest videos and a lot of the environment. It's beautiful. I'm excited to see how it plays, as
Oh,
well
thank
as
you.
I've got a lot of questions about this cow and
Awesome.
its issues. So first of all, is this a keyboard and mouse game or is this a controller?
It's keyboard and mouse right now. We were talking about if we have time to get a controller
Okay.
uh, input going for that, but right now it's just keyboard and mouse.
All right. And do you have any social media links or anything to share with everybody watching, or is
Uh,
that still in progress?
we do. We have a Twitter that one of our teammates, Abby, should be sharing in the chat some point soon.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it. That was a great little description, and let's check out Slaughterhouse. This is my first time playing it. Oh no! Failed to open descriptor file.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see how if I can open it on my computer. Okay. It's interesting. I opened it before I sent it over.
Yeah,
I'm gonna download the build that I sent you, just like the same exact one.
yeah. We, you know what?
Try to
This is
open
casual, so if you want to check it, we are not in a rush. So
it. Cool.
anybody watching, this is a chill stream. We're hoping to do a lot more of these as we go on throughout the semester. I think that Twitch is kind of built for playtesting. We've been doing this playtesting University of Utah games for a few years now on Twitch, and it's gotten a really positive response from both those who are watching so they can get familiar with what we're doing, as well as the student games that feedback is given to. So it really helps them make their games better. And playtesting, showing games is an integral way of doing that. So yeah, if you wanna check the files, I could grab
Yep.
another build if I need
So
to.
I just downloaded the one I sent you and opened it on my computer, and it actually opened it, and I was playing it. So
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. It's entirely possible I had an issue with my thumb drive when I was just pulling, like maybe it hadn't finished or something. So I'm gonna try it again.
sounds good.
So just give me one moment here.
Yeah, no worries.
Get this doing. This is the way we roll.
Hey, thank you for doing this, by the way. I
Oh,
appreciate your playtesting and stuff.
oh, it's my pleasure. It's one of my favorite things to do is play and talk about games. It's my philosophy. Games shouldn't just be like submitted as assignments. They should be played and shown off. So this is my absolute pleasure. I'm downloading your
Awesome.
playtest build again.
Cool.
Let's delete the old and we'll try new.
Sounds good to me. So in the meantime, I could just go over the controls real quick if you want.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Sure. So it's a WASD to move, like a classic shooter game on the PC. And then you use space to enter cover and space to exit cover. And then while you're in cover, you can right click to aim and shoot, just like you can when you're out of cover.
Okay.
And shift to sprint. That's pretty much it. Oh, then we also have an equipment wheel. If you hit tab, that comes up where you can use a grenade,
Okay.
which is G, or you can switch to a milk slick, which slows down enemies.
Okay. Oh, Milk Slick. That's awesome. I may have to have you remind me those while I'm playing because
Yeah, for
I
sure.
I am Mr. Short Term Memory.
No
So here,
worries.
here
So
we
am I.
go. We're getting close to uploading it to my USB. So we're just a minute long.
Awesome.
So while we're chatting, so how long have your team been working on this?
So we've been working on this since last semester. About the end of August was when we started.
Mm-hmm. And
And
what? Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead, and I'll ask more
So I
questions.
was gonna say we kind of had a little bit of a break in the winter, but we're back on track now and working hard at it again.
So how close is your current gameplay that we're going to check out in just a moment? How close is that to the initial pitch that was pitched for your team?
So initially, actually, we pitched a first-person shooter,
Okay.
and we kind of decided to switch to a third-person shooter because you couldn't really get the feel that we wanted from just seeing through the eyes of the character instead of actually seeing the character. So having that cow on screen really changed the aesthetic of our game and made it a lot better.
Awesome. So I've heard a lot of great things about your cow character. So can you tell us a little bit about the design of the main character?
Sure. So um, we needed a character that, well, we wanted a cow to be the main character as the person shooting everybody and having like being controlled by the player, but we didn't know how we were going to give him like a weapon and stuff like that and kind of make him sentient. So we decided to make him a lab experiment that's half human and half hybrid cow, and then that was pretty much the backstory for him. There's not really a lot there for the backstory right now. We're planning on making like a 2D short animated story at the beginning of the game, so you can kind of have his history. But
So
from there, he just breaks out of the bottom of the lab and eventually wants to lead a cow revolution. But right now, he's just trying to get himself out of the slaughterhouse.
that sounds that sounds awesome. Actually, I'm excited. I'm stoked. So we're about 92% there. I think what may have happened is we may have had an issue when I ejected the USB drive, which is weird
Yeah,
because
no worries.
usually it just won't finish copying it. But
Yeah, true.
we're gonna give it a shot.
Sounds good.
And while I'm at it, I'm grabbing a new Bite at the Museum too. Fresh copies all around.
Nice.
All right. All right, and why don't I open your Twitter while we're checking this out and
Sounds good to me.
show everybody what's going on.
Oh yeah, there it is. Cool.
Captive Bolt. Love
Yep,
it.
that's our studio name.
Awesome. Oh, so this is some of the concept ish. Wow, that's brutal. So you can see a little bit of the height. He's got a pitchfork with a poor human on it. Some of the gameplay footage right here. That looks
Yep.
insane. So we're still using a lot of the mannequins, Unreal mannequins for the enemies. What are they going to end up looking like? Is that
So they're going to be estranged farmhands because in the beginning, when the cow is fused to the human, there's actually a little bit of an explosion that will be explained, and it kind of gives all the farmhands like quote unquote mad cow disease. So they'll be like crazed farmhands. Yeah.
that's awesome. So are they going to be like straw hats with like straws, like
Uh,
coveralls, kind of a looking thing, or is it? Or are they more
yep.
scientists? Because this looks like a kind of a science heavy facility, right?
So they're going to be a mix of both, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right,
We actually should have those guys in for our next sprint, which is due next Tuesday, I
oh, that's
believe.
sweet.
Yeah.
And of course, this one will be cut short because we're having tech issues. Next gameplay on Twitch will be much more smooth, I promise.
Sounds good to me. Hopefully this one works for you.
I'm optimistic. Okay, we're 96, 98. There we go.
Our main focus this semester so far has been optimizing the game so it doesn't drop frame rate, because it was dropping frame rates like crazy before, and a lot of people were having trouble playing it on their systems.
Oh
So
wow. So
now it's smooth and runs pretty well.
smooth and buttery. I love it.
Yep.
All right, are we ready to check this out?
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Here we go. Now we have to wait again. I apologize. I'm a professional, Danny. This is a professional stream show.
I love it. I think it's great.
No, if things always ran smoothly, then people might get upset when it doesn't. So if things always run rough, then I have set up expectations, and I don't have to stress when things go bad. So it helps me
Yeah,
out.
that's a great way to look at it. I'll be
Uh,
using that.
there you go. Nah, it works. With game development, it works too. So, okay,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
here we go. Let's extract files here. Here we go. I swear I know what I'm. All right, here we go. So we're gonna build 5.
Yep.
Play test 2. Okay, here we go. Please, oh please, Slaughterhouse. Oh yeah, here we go.
Nice.
Okay, is there any music on the intro here?
Not in like the start screen, but
Okay.
eventually there's a trigger box that will start music.
Okay. The reason I ask is sometimes I have issues with the audio going through OBS from this machine. So,
Yeah, no
all
worries.
right. So here
There's
we
not
go.
much audio in the game right now, so you should be okay.
And now I'm going into Think Aloud mode. So here we have a start and a quit option. So it doesn't look like there are any options for like resolution or low spec to high spec, but that's okay. This game is
Right.
called Slaughterhouse, literally a slaughterhouse, right? So
Right.
already we've got these spooky like arms and appendages inside glass jars. That's awesome because we hit start. Oh my gosh, here's my cow. So I've got my ammo in my clip and I accidentally already used some of it up. So I'm just wondering, can I? So
R is to reload, and then there's ammo and stuff on the ground, health and stuff like that.
So I don't know if there might be an issue with so I'm using a mouse between computers. So I don't know if there's an issue with it, but my mouse is actually over to the right. So
Yeah, weird.
I think I don't think it's an issue on your problem. I'm using a third-party software so I can use one mouse and keyboard between 2 computers. So I
Cool.
don't think it's a common issue for you guys.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so
As long as you can still play it.
Yeah, it looks like I can still play it. The cow looks sweet.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
our artists do a great job. They've been crushing it since the beginning.
That is so creepy. I kind of want to look around the front of him, but I can't. Okay.
Yeah, good idea. I guess a mirror would be a cool idea. I heard those are hard in games though, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna try something here. I'm having issues. I'm gonna try. Nope. Okay, that is not.
No worries. This is one of our favorite rooms, so you can stay in it all
Okay,
you
here
want.
we go. Maybe this will. Okay, this is perfect. So I'm using the mouse that's actually plugged into that machine.
Nice. Oh, there you go.
But now my keyboard doesn't work. Okay, so I'm grabbing another keyboard. I come prepared. I come prepared. Keyboard in my lap. Here we go. Now we're playing as is intended, so we don't have that
Nice.
weird issue. Okay, so this starts in this room. I
Yep.
really wanted to. I'm wasting my ammo now because I really wanted to. I wanted to break
You
that.
can reload with R.
Sweet. I accidentally went out of the. There we go. I need to set this mouse away. Okay, this is awesome. I'm learning a lot of things too here about how to stream with this. Okay, here we go.
Cool.
This looks like a bloody mess here. These props look sweet. How much more set dressing do you guys plan on doing in here?
If I was to give a percentage of what's done, I'd say like it's about 65 to 70% dressed the way we want it, but we're gonna add a lot more minor detail to make it look more kind of unique.
Okay, awesome. So I'm trying to figure out my story here, and I want to make sure chat can talk. So someone said I would say 69.98 of this for the game. Okay, so I'm assuming this is where I came to life, is my guess, and there's some footprints.
Exactly.
Some footprints of what I'm guessing is scientists running away. That's awesome.
Yep.
I feel like it's too calm in here. Like I kind of want some ceiling lights with maybe some alarm bells on them. I can see that outside, I think, but I kind of want that to set that tone in here with some light like ringing, because right now the only sound I have is okay. And here's what else I want, just because I'm thinking about it. I don't know where I got the gun, but it would make sense if there was a soldier there or something, or a gun case inside there, like an emergency gun case. Maybe it's broken open.
Right. So we have a plan for initially like an enemy to run into the room where you've just come alive, and then you have to melee them to take them out, and then you take their gun. So we haven't implemented that yet, but that's something we want to put in there for sure.
So I love that.
Cool.
So what cracks me up is this cow knows how to, like he not only is he a bovine, but he's like a skilled military. Oh god, I'll reload, dude. Wait, am I out of clips?
Yeah, you gotta run to get that ammo right there on the ground.
Thought I did. Right there.
Yeah, you see straight ahead the ammo box.
Ah, classic. Nope, I do not see it.
It's in the tunnel where the guys are shooting you from.
Why do I not see it? Oh, right there. All right, fine. How do I do melee attacks?
We haven't implemented melee attack yet,
Oh
actually.
no! I totally want to
but-
gore these guys.
Yeah, we have a charge coming in where you can just put your head down and just go right at them.
Yeah, that would be the hot ticket right there. Okay, I thought that was that not ammo?
That was, but you ran out.
I'm in trouble.
So you can just go down to this hallway and make a right.
He's a tough cow. Like,
Yeah,
they're
he is
just
for
they're
sure.
just firing at this guy down this hallway and make a right.
Yeah, they make a
Just
right.
past
Yeah.
this gentleman.
Yeah, there should
Okay,
be a
he-
little. End
Okay.
there.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm not really.
Sorry, I'm
worried.
a little behind you on stream.
You were good. There we go. Little headshot there. Got to be careful. There we go. I don't want to waste my
Yeah.
ammo. Okay, here we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, this
So
looks sweet.
We're gonna add. So I know the aiming and the shooting is a little difficult right now. So we're gonna add like a magnetization to the bullet to where if you're close to his head or his body, it will hit the enemy instead of just going right by him.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, I think that would be one of the bigger things too. Is like I really want to use the melee attack, and I probably would want to use that as one of the main functions.
Right. So you actually see the pitchfork on the ground in this room. That's gonna be part of our melee system to where you actually interact with the items on the ground and use them as melee weapons.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yep.
And so you're gonna do like middle mouse scroll to scroll past them all.
Yep. So we have a tab. If you hit tab, the equipment wheel will come up, and then we'll have some equipment on there.
Awesome. I would also like to mention in the chat, Jolly Roger says, I'd make ammo a bit more generous. Indie student games should be a bit easier than programmers. And admittedly, I'm not a huge shooter player, right? So it's kind of nice that I'm playing these because I'm not top tier. And so you get to see what the average Joe looks like playing.
Right. It's also good that you're playing it because I've played it so much and my teammates have played it so much that we kind of run through it like pros.
Yep.
But we know that that's not how it's going to be played. So it's
Exactly. And that's why you want to have playtesters.
Yep.
Jolly Roger, welcome to the stream. I'm looking forward to this, having Roger in here with me on the next go around.
Yeah, that'd be
Next
great.
time we do this. Okay, so I kind of wish
So you can sprint with shift, by the way.
Oh, I can strafe. I finally died. I finally
You can
died.
sprint. Yeah, you go pretty fast if you hit shift.
Okay, let's try once more. This is fantastic. Definitely
Thank
any
you.
questions, if anyone's watching and has questions about this, release date, what the expectations, what new additions they'll be making. Charge is
Yeah, go
Q.
for it.
Oh, so you can charge. Oh, charge
Yeah,
doesn't work. though.
eventually.
Eventually.
So right now our shift is part of our charge, but once we implement the Q to be able to put your head down, it'll be the end result of your sprint. You can use it as like a finisher type thing.
Okay, so he's pretty. So what are the thoughts? I'm just curious.
Yep.
He's naked. Is that? And which
So
is
we had-
perfectly fine, right? But he's just anthropomorphic, so I just kind of like, huh. Like,
So we had him grab a coat from the lab on his way out, like in our first iteration.
Yeah.
And it was kind of, we were having a lot of trouble with the cloth simulation, and it kind of just looked a little strange.
yeah.
So we're still trying to figure out how to put that back on him and make it look like more organic. But
So
we plan on
yeah.
dressing him.
So since he's so like military, I almost wouldn't mind like just like not clothes to cover him, but to like just add like a Kevlar vest or something, you know? I
Yeah,
don't know. I
sure.
think that'd be cool. Like if he just had a Kevlar vest and boots, right? It's like, I don't know. Just throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
no, I agree.
I'm not saying you
Yeah,
should do
that's
that. Okay.
I like that.
Come on. Headshots. Yeah, see
Yeah,
how
those
see
are
how bad I am?
Yeah.
There we go. Got you, dude. Got you guys.
We're gonna make our zoom a little faster too. Actually, it's a little slow right now. Our ADS.
So this is my bullet times. And that is grass, right?
It's grass in a backpack. Yeah.
That is pretty funny. It just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
The lighting seems pretty like typically you have a light over here that would indicate the directions to go.
Yeah.
People and game players are like flies; they're attracted to light. So you should have light to lead me more. I had a hard time finding
Okay.
this entrance before, so you
Yeah, a
always
lot
want
of
to.
people do actually.
Yeah, and see, once you make it through here, it's there, right?
Yeah. I guess we can put a one of those emergency lights above this
Yeah,
tunnel entry.
yeah, I would play with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's see if I can. Let's see if I have what it takes. So this will be fun. So one of the perks to doing this these weekly streams is one of the things I love about it is for me personally as like a professor of this class. Like really, you guys are the awesome game developers. I just get to be a small part of that. Is I
Oh,
love
thank you.
I love that when I play your games like I am here. Not only do I get to hopefully give you meaningful playtest information, like I said, I'm less commentary, but more like watch how I play it. And obviously, I'm not the best first-person shooter, but it gives me almost like a journal of accessing your playthrough and watching your progression,
Yeah,
which
sure.
kind of gets me excited for like in a couple of weeks when we play these again on stream. And if I'm that excited about it, the truth is, other people in the industry or people watching it, they start to talk about this game with their neighbors. It's that word of mouth thing. And Roger and I talk about this all the time is you don't have a budget, right? You're just poor
Right.
college students. So this is a great way to promote it. So honestly, if something funny happens or something interesting, it's like Roger or like this. Like if Corinne and I are playing the grad students game and she gets surprised or she swears, man, take a clip of that because it's hilarious and use that as promotion.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Especially
We
when
thank you.
Roger hops in because he's a smart dude. And he will say something amazingly witty. And you can use that. You can pilfer it. Okay, so we got some more ammo. Okay, shift
There you go.
makes
Nice
speeds
headshot.
me up, right? Okay, look at me
Yeah.
die. Okay, get the grass, bro.
Yeah, you guys take cover too with space
Come on.
against the
No,
conveyor
no,
belts.
no. Okay. I am not doing well. Okay. This is me and first-person shooters. Yay! Our third-person shooters.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can take cover on the conveyor with space. It'll put you in a nice
I need to practice more.
little...
So how
No
much
worries.
how much longer is this game?
So it goes on for quite a bit, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is beautiful. I'm excited. This is my first time playing it. I promise you I will get better.
No worries.
As we go on.
Every playtest is definitely good information.
Awesome. Average Tim just hopped in and said new camera. This is cool though.
I'm not sure. I don't think we have a new camera. We adjusted that when it was hitting through the wall a little bit, so it might look like it's new because it's not cutting through walls anymore.
Pickle ZX4ZX says we haven't implemented our new encounters yet. This is an oldish build, but the room will get much easier. I'm excited. So I'm a simple player. Like when there's too many rules. Like honestly, when I play like any of the Call of Duty or Battlefront or those type of games, I'm really bad. Like you have other players that like can go in close for the kill, pull out the knife. You know, they'll switch to the
Yeah.
pistol in close combat. They'll throw the grenade at the right moment. Just give me a gun and let me gore people with those horns, and I'm happy. And I'm not every player, but that's just speaking for me. Like
Right.
I would love to just go full on bull on these people, and almost like you go into like this juggernaut kind of run and just slam into the wall. Oh, that would be sweet.
Yeah, it would be really awesome.
So-
We're hoping to have that in for next Tuesday, so hopefully you can play it then.
Yeah, lay into the cow theme as much as possible. Very cool.
we
Well,
will.
huge round of applause for anyone who's just hopping in. These are games being created at the University of Utah, the undergrad students. They're about a month or about a semester into production. They're going to be publishing these before May of this year. And anything else you'd like to add about the game?
Just keep your eye out. Our Steam Early Access will be March 16th, so yep, it'll be there.
Awesome. And for anyone watching too, I'll be putting this on my YouTube channel as well, as long as the students are okay with that, to help
Yep.
for promotion. And we'll be continually play testing these throughout the semester, so I'm pretty excited.
All right. Well, thanks, Gabe. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome. All right, so we are going to move on to our next game, which is Bite at the Museum. Fiscalist says the only game that will make you say cowabunga. I love it. Jolly Roger says, I want to play so bad now. So good, cows. Yeah, that was awesome. All right, so let me grab my magic Discord. So who from Bite of the Museum would like to hop in with me? Okay, Spacey Platypus. I'm giving you a call right now. And like I mentioned earlier on in the stream, I'm new to like adding people through Discord because I am a solo
Hello.
kind of person. Hey, look at it, Spacey Platypus. How are you doing today? Can you hear me, Spacey Platypus?
I can hear you now.
Awesome. Okay, so why don't you
A little bit.
tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your team, and what is Bite at the Museum?
Oh, sure. Real quick, I do want to shout out Slaughterhouse. That game does look amazing. I really can't wait to see where that's going to go. So yeah, my name is Ben Fellows. I'm representing Bite at the Museum, a PC action adventure game where you play as the King of Beasts, having just awoken from a 67 million year old slumber, with one goal in mind: I gotta wreck it. You're playing as a T-Rex that's just come to life in a museum after hours, and you're going around and just knocking stuff over. We're real excited about how far we've come, and where we're gonna go with this. It's real cool.
Awesome. I am super excited. Okay, so I am going to so you're a baby T-Rex smashing through the museum. So where'd you come up with that idea?
So this was, we go way back when we're coming up with our 15 pitches at the beginning of class. And all I knew was that I wanted to do something with dinosaurs. That's all I really knew. And so I'm like, all right, well, of course, let's be a T-Rex. I mean, that's the coolest dinosaur, hands down. And that's what came to me was, what if, cut to night at the museum, Rexy over there just wants to destroy everything. And I thought, no, that's not a game. That's not enough. No one's gonna buy that. So I originally had actually pitched it as like a puzzle game, where you're gonna play as a T-Rex and you had to like solve puzzles. But stuff we had to do first was how to bite, how to eat things, move around. And so we're working on physics, and all the feedback we got is it's just so much fun knocking stuff around. And so even once we started to implement some puzzles, the fun was still just in knocking stuff around. So after last semester, we ended up doing a full pivot, and we're back to what the original pitch was that I didn't think was enough to be a game. And now that's going to be the end result, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I love it. So that, and that's what the game development is all about, finding the fun and then going and aiming at that. So this is the think aloud method. Like I mentioned before, for anyone just hopping in, we're playing some of the student games from the University of Utah. This one's called Bite in the Museum. So what I incorporate is called the think aloud method. It's basically I just say whatever I'm thinking. And for the developers on this game, feel free to leave your social media links and all that good stuff in the chat for anyone who wants to check out more. But right off the bat, I see that this is just another museum. So I'm looking at a pamphlet. It looks like the dinosaur hands are looking at it. And I have a couple of options.
Yeah, that's Tony right there.
Wake up, options, or sleep. So sleep, I'm assuming, is quit the game. I'm kind of bummed out right now, like, because you have this cool dinosaur moving and I can't see it. So I don't know whether to be disappointed, but there definitely is. You're covering up the best part of the game. So I don't know if you might want to move that to the corner in the future, or what will happen really when I hit wake up. This is my first time actually playing it. I have seen playthrough videos of some of it. So we're gonna hit, I'm gonna hit options. I want to see what options I have. Okay, my resolution, great. That's always nice. Hit up my resolution. I'm just gonna go with whatever I am. All right, here we go. Destruction progress 1%. Knock over everything without alerting the guards. Tony the T-Rex. Press right click to eat objects. Oh, that's fun. And left click to pick up objects. So not only can he smash, but he can pick up and eat. So right click to eat objects. Tony the T-Rex. So in the video with you guys, I noticed he was can he swing his tail at all? A time machine lost him.
That's one of the new things we implemented was like a tail whip. I believe C will do that.
Okay, I can't. I wanted to break the time machine and I couldn't. Okay, so if you hold down shift and I can run. There we
Yep, shift is
go.
our charge. That's our other new thing
Okay.
we've added.
So right off the bat, I want more stuff to smash. This seems a pretty sparse room.
Mm-hmm.
Like part of the fun is watching this stuff fly around like that, and I want to send it crashing down. So tolerance. So what is the tolerance? The flashlight destruction.
So
progress.
yeah, we're gonna have some security guards walking around, which you'll see if you head into the medieval exhibit. And of course, they're a bit against you wrecking their museum, and so their tolerance is going to go down. If the tolerance hits 0 before destruction gets to 100, you lose.
Okay. Oh, look, I ate. So did I eat that? Can I eat these people? Okay, so I can throw them around, which is great. Okay, so my destruction.
Yes, you did eat that.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm a few seconds behind on the delay.
No, you're good. So my destruction progress is 5%. Wait, what happened? Stopped. What are these orbs? Are those?
Those are planets. We've been wanting to do a space exhibit. So that's an entrance to a possible future exhibit.
So am I holding on to this?
Yeah, you've got the you've got the bench in your grip. I think if you click right click, you might be able to eat it, or you might need to hit left click again just to let go of it.
Okay. I think not your fault, but my mice are having issues. Okay, here we go. Oh yes. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, and I want to plow through these too. I just want to hurt stuff. Are you thinking about doing any kind of destruction states on objects?
How do you mean?
Like things will
they're
break
gonna shatter
apart,
and break
yeah.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got like one of the things we're really looking forward to is getting this glass shattering in, because that's not it just yet. That's every time we get feedback is, oh, I really want this glass shattering. We're still working on our
Right.
particle effects for there. But stuff like the armors, like the knights, when you hit them, we want the armor to fall apart. So we are going to be working on some destruction states for a lot of these things to
Right. Like I want
get you that
yeah.
that gratitude.
Like I want this whole thing to break apart, like almost like
Yeah,
it's a
the
bunch
castle.
of cubes. Yeah, like it's a bunch of like giant Lego type blocks holding it together. This glass seems like I should shatter through it.
Yeah, we're gonna be shattering through it. We've got a Egyptian exhibit we're working on, and we're gonna have a pyramid all made of individual blocks that you can just throw around.
So how are you doing like a scoring system? Is it going to be like time based where you try and destroy it a certain amount within a certain time, or?
Right now, each object is worth different points, and they all have different. They increase the destruction bar by different amounts. I believe last time we had it was you need to destroy like 60% of things to consider that 100%.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to look for every tiny object. As far as multiple playthroughs, I think it'll be time based. Maybe destroying certain things over others will be worth more. That's not something that we're too far into right now.
Okay. One of the things that I think would help with the like visceral action of this really quickly would be sound effects and particle effects, because right now there's a huge payoff that comes from stubbing in audio as early as possible, that it'll make the destruction and everything feel that much more poignant and important. And right now it's all silent, and you have this calm like music going on, which is hilarious. I kind of like when the chorus kind of picked up, like the piano keys were kind of playing off. And I don't know how hard it would be to like cue, like maybe when you're hitting like a stride of points or combos, you start picking up that music and try and keep chaining that music. Might be a way to.
That's hopefully some stuff we're gonna have on the next sprint by next week. Is We've got sound effects in the works. I actually think the build we showed off last week had some sound effects in it, so we might be having some issues with that right now. But yeah, we do have more sound effects coming. Particle effects is the next thing that we put a lot of work into right now. It's definitely stuff we're aware of. It's on the radar.
Awesome. So these are cool. So are these just set pieces? Oh, I can't break them. Oh, bummer. So this is awesome. So I am super stoked to see where this goes. I love kind of destructive. And what platforms are you guys thinking of publishing on? What's the goal?
Steam is our focus right now.
Okay.
PC.
Do you have any plans for mobile at all? Just out of curiosity.
It's not something we've talked about. How do you think it would do on mobile?
I think that I think destruction games are hot, especially if you can get something with minimal controls. So I would make the controls as minimal as possible. Like honestly, I would even consider, and I'm just not saying that you should actually do this, but just to think about is like the dash or the spin. I would consider maybe a double click or like some variation of that to where it's just I could worry about only pushing a couple buttons instead of looking down at my keyboard and adjusting it. And so that's something that potentially, and something like that, so that potentially if this were one that you went to mobile, like you could have the right joystick or even touchpad would be hard, but just the one button and different variations to kind of switch that up. Just a
we'll
thought.
definitely look into it.
Just some thoughts.
Really if
cool.
you hit right click, I think it'll get rid of the desk.
I've been trying. It won't get rid of it. I think I found a bug.
Oh,
yeah. I think
there shouldn't be any in there. I don't know.
I think it's kind of funny. So bite me first.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. Yeah, that was one of the puzzles that we were working on, this jousting thing.
Did I break that too? I've broken your game.
Yeah, I think you you knocked the knight around.
Yeah.
But when you could bite onto the lance, and then when you hit the button, the knight would charge at you. Yep. And if he ran into your lance, then you won the jousting match.
Awesome. So some of the things I could think about, like to save, like I know physics count and all that kind of stuff could adjust. Wow, he's stuck now. Like that's awesome. I'm not pushing anything. He's like glued in there. But one of the things is like if you had one of these tables that kind of stays persistent in your level, but had maybe flowers or something on top of it, or a vase that smashes, and when it smashes, it disappears, but you get all these points. Could be a way to add more and more destruction and make it feel like you're really doing some serious damage without maybe having as many performance issues.
Yeah, without cluttering everything.
Yeah, because you can get rid of some of those objects that maybe break into pieces. But this is super, super fun. I can definitely see the charm and the excitement in this, and I cannot wait to play more of it, and especially with all the updates you have coming on.
Yeah, we're really excited with what's coming up.
All right, my friend. So is there anything else you'd like to add? So when is the release date? When are you publishing?
Oh, geez. April? When's Capstone Day? When are we showing this stuff off?
So that is like, I mean, Capstone Day is going to be like April 26th, but.
April 26th.
All right. But feel free to do an early
release
release.
date.
Yeah, but this is awesome. But if anyone watching this wants to find out more, on YouTube, I'll have the social details down below, but you're welcome to share that in chat as well. Jolly Roger says early access. Early access is huge.
March 16th, I believe.
Yeah, March 16th. Get that early access out so you can have players like me who know it's early access but can help give feedback, help push the hype for really fun games. People love indie games. Like they absolutely love them.
I believe we're Byte at the Museum on everything. I think we're on Twitter, itch.io. I think we have an Instagram as well at Byte at the Museum. Definitely check us out.
In fact, Diggity Ness in the chat says, "I love this dinosaur game." You can take that quote, pull out his quote, and put it on your Twitter feed.
That's a box quote right there.
Yeah, that's right. All right, this is awesome. So I'm going to end the stream here. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. This is going to be a thing. This is going to be a continual thing as we work with these students publishing those games. Roger's going to hop on with me next time, and we are going to continue to play and show off these games. Like I said, games at school shouldn't just be played and turned in for a grade. They're meant to be played and shown to as many eyeballs and get feedback, and people should have fun with them. So that's what we're trying to do. Brylac says, good looking game, Poggies. Boo, I want more games. Diggity Nest wants us to keep going. I wish I could. And we will. So stay tuned for more. All right. We will see you all soon.
Thanks so much, Gabe.
Oh, you're very welcome.